So this is the hydraulic dynamometer which is used for loading the engine. So as the name suggests here, it is hydraulic loading. That means we are using water for loading the engine. So you can see this shaft which will be coupled to the engine shaft, and as the engine rotates, engine shaft rotates, this shaft will also rotate. Okay, this one is the rotor which is attached to the this shaft. Okay, this is the rotor, and this is the casing. Okay, this one is the casing, outside casing, and here you can see this is the arrangement for this one. Okay, this and this, and this will form the sluice gate. Okay, which will admit water as required, and this can be controlled by here the outside there will be a wheel. Using that wheel we will adjust the loading. That means as we adjust the outside wheel, we will see that this will rotate. Okay, so as it rotates, this will move in this direction or in this direction. So initially these two, the sluice gate will be closed. That means it will be in closed position. This will be in closed position, and theoretically no water will be inside this rotor. Okay, so as we adjust for loading, we will rotate the wheel. You will see that this sluice gate will open. This sluice gate will open, and as the sluice gate open, more water will flow to the rotor. So for a particular amount, say this much is the water entering. As we open the sluice gate, more water will be entering the rotor. Okay, so now this is the sluice gate. This is the rotor. This is the casing. Here you can see this one is the stator part. Okay, this one was the rotor. This is the stator here. So the stator is with the casing. Okay, so stator is attached to the casing. So for a particular, for example, if this is the condition, a particular amount of water will be entering to this rotor, and what will happen if the engine was running at a particular RPM, the RPM will reduce. Naturally, because the shaft is loaded, the RPM will reduce. Then what we are doing, we will increase the fuel supply so that again the engine runs at the rated RPM for getting the maximum power. So what will happen, that water which is entering to this casing, due to this centrifugal action, that then from this rotor it will strike this stator. Okay, and due to that reaction, okay, the tendency of this stator, this casing will be to you will see that it will move, it will lift. Okay, so there will be a dead load which will be attached to this casing, and as you can we'll see that as that moves, we'll see the load also, corresponding load also we can see. So